السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد. Venerable scholars, distinguished guests, and my beloved brothers and audience, it's given me an immense peace and pleasure to be with you to deal my topic, Global Islamic Connections of Kerala Ulama Leaders. Dear buddies, we know that the culture of Islam, or the heritage of Islam in Kerala is starting from the side of, by the advent of Malik ibn Dinar radiyallahu anhu. After that, when we are coming to the age of Makhdum radiyallahu anhu, the connection of Muslims and the connection of Kerala Islamic leaders to the global side or to other countries are very active in those days. I can cite a relevant example in the days of Makhdum radiyallahu anhu, who had taken his study from Mecca. And on the next example is Umar Khazi radiyallahu anhu. We know that if you visit the Medina, you can see there is a masjid named Masjid Umar al-Khali, and when another road is there is named Ashari Umar Khali. And there is one contradiction, is that when we take the case of the global connections of Muslims at nowadays, a lot of Arabs are coming to Kerala and they are building a lot of masjids in Kerala right today. But just look to those days when a leader, a ulama from Kerala, he's visiting the Arabia and building a masjid there. So we can just understand the gap that happened in those days. My dear buddies, coming to the modern side, to the today, the present day connections, before that I can tell you that the connection that has made by Kumarambattur Ali Musliar. One thing we have to know, that the global Islamic leaders that we are considering as the biggest Islamic leaders, Umar al-Khali, Umar al-Hafil and Habib al-Jifri, actually their root is they are educating the Hadith, they're educating the Islam. They got their education from the side of Kumarambattur Ali Musliar. Actually, we know that all the fiqh and all the hadith that is today, they are educating in the Tareem. We know that the Islamic Education Center Tareem, in that Darul Mustafa, what is studying there, what is teaching there, and the connection to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is going through the Kerala, through the ulama, Kumarambattur Ali Musliar. My dear buddies, another person that I would like to cite here is the Hamid Koyama Tangal Papinisheri, and he is the disciple of M.A. Ustad. And we know that the Nelik Ismail Musliar also had a great global connection, and he has got the name Muhaddithul Ulama from some global leaders. And another person in this series is called Nancheri Ustad. My dear buddies, now I would like to take a glance to the books and the authors that just taken their breath from Kerala, and the books that are highly relevant and readable in the global world. We know that Baba Musliar al-Malaybari, we know the Kodambura Baba Musliar, and also Abdul Basir Thaqafi Pilakal and Wailatur Ustad, and all these great scholars have got great influence in the outer side of Kerala and outer side of India and in the global level. Dear buddies, coming to the present day, the connections has highly increased. And I know that I didn't think that I want to explain a lot about the interactions, the interventions of Sheikh Abu Bakr Ahmed, and on the other side of Khalil Ibrahim al-Bukhari. Actually, they have started their journey of global connections in the past, but it was just springing to Arabia. But as a matter of high pleasure, they have just widened, they have exploring the western side. They're not going to the Oxford universities, they're going to the western sides of the other nations, and they are taking role models from there in every level. Near the knowledge city, Marcus Knowledge City, in the Calicut, they have taken the role model, they have taken the role model whole from the other nations and taking the good role models from other nations, and they are tying they're making into action, they're building the institutions like that in the land of Kerala. It's highly pleasurable. My dear buddies, these collaborations, actually the collaborations of Sheikh Abu Bakr Ahmad and Khalil Ibrahim al-Bukhari had a great influence, and we have got our students, or the students and the teachers have got high position, and they have got a collaboration with other universities, and all this is strengthening the Islam, all this strengthening the role of Islamic leaders and education in India. So I don't want to prolong my words. I'm ending here. May Allah bless us to be great ulama in Kerala and to do a lot of contribution to the society. And that's about the topic. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.